Okay. Thank you. My name is Dr. Udin Ahmed Rana. I'm president of World Talent Economic Forum Institutions. And I go for the intellectuals, urban plannings, and innovations for climate innovation, artificial intelligence, and quantum computing ecosystem through Wisdom City. Wisdom City is something which may be very helpful for this planet. Uh, and we are deploying these innovations in Dhaka. So what is the presentations cover? What I'm trying to share, it will be covered through this presentation. What is AI integrated leaderships? I will share these things. Governance principles, leadership structures, AI across the programs, AI in the 7 zones, the leadership decisions dashboard, risk and ethical guidelines, leadership milestones, investment snapshots, and leadership team. I'm going to discuss in these things. So what is my message? We did not set out to build a city run by algorithm. We set out to build a city where good decisions get made faster, more transparently, and with better evidence, and where every one of these decisions still has a human name attached to it. Across all 8 zones of Wisdom City, artificial intelligence does the watching, the modeling, the flaggings. People do the deciding. That divisions of labor is not limitations. We accept reluctance. It is the design. So in this particular issues, what is AI integrated leaderships? The original Wisdom City concept design and executive AI governance, function and autonomous quantum core, direct city operations. That framing was replaced during this program. Grounding process because no AI system, quantum powered or otherwise, has the demonstrate capabilities to, to govern a city. AI integrated leadership describe what replaces it. A model in which applied AI tools give human leaders better, faster information, and why every governing decision is stay with the name persons or institution. What AI does? Monitoring, sensor, camera, and satellite data continuations. Model scenario, tariff, water quality, energy demand, tree survival. Then flags anomalies for the human reviews. Evaluate its own performance against published accuracy target. What leadership does? Review flags anomalies before any enforcement actions. Set the policies and thresholds AI tools operate with, holds legal and institutional authorities throughout, and publish performance results, including AI error rates and so on. AI support, human institution decide. What does it mean? This is a single rule apply constantly across every zone of the Wisdom City. Not AI, robotics, and autonomous monitor system is designed to govern, regulate, or make a final decisions on the city behalf. Everyone of the applications so in the deck support and evaluate. A real Bangladesh institution decide. Number one, AI observance. Sensor, camera, model continuously watch condition across the program, water quality, energy demands, health, and patent vitals. AI flags never enforcement. Anomalies are surfaced to a human reviews. No detection system in this program trigger an enforcement action on its own. A name institutional design, PRA, DOE, the Forest Department, BRTC, or the Ministry of Health make the call and it's accountable for it. So in this Bangladesh model has no dedications of AI regulator. No single facility in this program, including the AI training and research campus, has been granted independent regulatory authority and non-claim claims it. So who share what? Like we can identify different government agency, corporations, and academia can work together for these institutional things. Where applied AI actually appeals, robotics and innovation hub. We can ASVP flood coordinate hydrological and traffic simulations modeling. For river foreign forest, we can go for CV Sentinel node for the dumping detection, smart bound water quality readings. For solar energy load, my demand forecast SCADA coordinated Iceland across 10 nodes. Urban forest, canopy, biodiversity monitoring via shared drones and satellites, AI training and research camp, develop, evaluate all of the above, runs bias and accuracy testing. Eco amusement knowledge park, AR and VR content delivery, live ecological data feed from the forest and Fremanda, clinic and wellness centers, telemedicine trigger support, connected, medicals, IoT monitors, and so on, which may be very important for our innovations. Coordinate and feed and commodity city. 8 autonomous surface vessels coordinated by the convenient GPU, CPU server, not a quantum process. Sharif people's water quality modeling and standard tariff uh, micro simulations. 97 to 99% operations availability targets. 12 to 18 staff operations and interpret in the hubs. So definitely we will create job opportunity for the people. Detection is autonomous, enforcement is not. Fixed camera with the AS objective detection, flag likely dumping event, smart boys publish live water quality reading. Every flags even goes to a human reviews before dispatch and reveal. Modeling on the real 2025 UK pilot, not an invented capability. So this way we can invent the autonomous institutions for our program. Forecasting demand, not deciding policy. Matching learning demand, forecasting help balance 10 distributed solar plus store nodes, coordinate through conventional SCADA infrastructure. Each node can also isolate independent. So a fault in the forecast layer degrade performance gratefully rather than causing a citywide failure. So we can go for 10 independent Iceland nodes. We can cover SCADA, machine learning demand forecast, uh, PGCB interconnection standard. We can meet metering coordinations per SEDA 2025 guidelines, grid operations, and other things we can manage through this process. Trees. Trees is the most important component for oxygen park. Watching 50,000 trees grow. Soil moisturizing sensor, the shared survey drone unit, and the free satellites NDVI image track canopy healthy and irrigation needs across the forest. This is monitoring, not decision making. Planting, species, selections, replanting calls stay with the Bangladesh Forest Department. Soil moisturizing, temperature, Martian sensor feed irrigation scheduling, canopy track via the shared survey drones, 70%, less than 70% survival target at the 3 years in measures and reported, not assumed. Species mix and replacing decision remain within the Bangladesh forest development. The engine behind every other zone is AI. This campus develops, tests, and documents the accuracy of every applied AI system used elsewhere in the program. The ASV coordinations model, the CFI Sentinel node, the demand forecast engine can create a real AI research centers for this zone. We want to go for the real storytelling. Through AR, VR exhibit drawn on live data from the forest, real river dissolves oxygen trends, real tree survival rates, delivered through models, local survival, not a dedicated data centers, contents and curiosity authority sit with two real museum partners, Live DO and BOD, standard AR VR exhibition technology, museum skills, content partner and co-shields authority can make a real impact. Advisory support, never a diagnosis record. So We can integrate it uh, with the Bangladesh Real National Telemedicine Service. We can connect blood pressures, uh, glucometers, oxygen feed, chronic disease follow-up data, same day 48 hour realistic lab turnouts. We can go for encryptions and the real best accuracy replace in the system. So telemedicine, trade support and connect medicals, IoT device feed the clinics, EHR integrated with Bangladesh Real Trust Real Healthcare National Telemedicine Line. So what is the other shared operational pictures? Many human decisions makers can go with the real-time monitoring or with water quality, energy generations, health systems, and so on. Anomaly flags, not actions. Every flags anomaly requires a name reviewed to open and dispositions it. In institutional routing, flag routing automatically to the connect institutions, publish performance, model accuracy, and error rates are visible to the same dashboard as the reading themselves. So in the AI applications in this program, we can go for human verified before enforcements. We can create documentation accuracy, bias and fairness, no independent regulatory authority, realistic performance, data protections, not a zero-based guarantee, and so on. So robotics hubs, uh, Promenda CV Sentinel node, solar demand forecast, clinical telemedicines, AI campus model development, everything is important. So we are developing $2.5 billion project investment proposal. So from there, $6 to $11 million, we do go for robotics and innovation hub. 7.6 to $13 million, we can go for AI training and research campus. 152 or 53 to $234 million grounded zone subtotal, and so on. So I am Dr. Sharifuddin Ahmed Rana. I go for the innovations. I go for real thought-provoking discussions, and with the European unions, with your country from Europe and so on, we can make a meaningful contributions. And that's all my presentations. Didi, are you with me?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is my book, which is published through Innovative Academic Research Publishers. We call it Wisdom City. And through this Wisdom Cities book, you can take actions and you can go for development and so on. Didi, do you have question for that?
Yes, I do. But give me 1 minute, please. 1 minute, please. Yes, Sharif, I'm back.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So uh, you call your book Wisdom City. Why did you choose the name Wisdom?
Look, this is the era of AI, quantum computing, data, and everything. Who is behind all of the technology? It's human. Who invent AI? Who invent quantum computing, micro data centers, all of the smart cities, and so on? It's a human. Second things, around the world, we are observing the revolutions of capitals. We are observing billion-dollar company, trillion-dollar company. Wisdom is something you can create ethical standards ethical contributions in your society. Ethics is very important, which will add values for your improvement. Even in the European society, even in the Asian society, we need ethics. We need to respect human wisdom. AI can do many things, but AI cannot replace wisdom. Wisdom is something like you know what not to do. So smart people know what I have to do, and wisdom actually teach you what not to do, which is bad for the society, which is bad for your family, which is bad for yourself. So we need to focus on these wisdom cities, the wisdom economy, and the wisdom in the leaderships, in politics, in educations, in industrial development, in financial institutions developments, in these corporate cultures, in NGOs, the industry academy collaboration, industry academy and government collaboration. Wisdom is something which is missing. So I want to bring this point for the human development, human capacity development.
Perfect. When did you feel that now is the right moment to write the book? Why now?
Look, a long time, last 20 years of time, I running behind all of the largest university research center. It is Harvard, in MIT, in Stanford, in Oxford, in Cambridge, in National University Singapore, in University Malaya, around the world. I do focus on the knowledge creations. And I identify last 20 years of my time, wisdom is the last component for this planet, which will save this planet, which will help you to survive. So when I identify AI is coming, AI is replacing all of the human peoples and so on. So I do not against AI. I want to welcome AI. People has to learn AI. People has to welcome the AIs and the quantum computing and all of the technologies. The same way, we need to take care of the technological advancement through our wisdom. So that's why I choose this moment, because in technological era, this is the highest time where human has to find out their survival. So wisdom is something which can protect your life, which can protect your business, which can protect your country.
Mhm, mhm. In your book, you are writing about regenerative economy. What is it?
Look, this is the new era. Uh, this is the a new era of the economical developments, right? Because data, you have to protect your data sovereignty. Country like Bangladesh, we have to protect our data. Data sovereignty is the key. On the other hand, you can see with our data, with our all of the things, the tech company, they become billion-dollar company and trillion-dollar company. So every country, they must need to understand how they can protect their data, how they can contribute in the new economic era, and how they can bring maximum success through this process. So this is regenerative economy for
Thank
us,
you.
and we
Perfect. Mhm.
understand.
Yes, yes. Also, there is one more term which is very interesting for me. This is wisdom capital. What do you mean by wisdom capital?
I want to say economy. Ethical practice is the most important component in this planet. If I see Bangladesh, I'm very astonished. 70% of our traditional bank is collapsed because of the corruption, because of the businessmen. Businessmen took all of the money. The same way, if you do not introduce this ethical practice in the economy, you cannot survive. You cannot run your economy. So that's why I say that wisdom capital or wisdom economy is the most important component for survival, for fairness, for economical development, economical sustainability. Maximum impact of the economy is most important component here.
Perfect. Thank you very much. You are mentioning the sustainability in your wisdom city. What does it mean for you? Is it different than traditional green initiatives in your book?
Definitely, it's a when I work with Stanford Product Realization Lab, The Stanford University's professor, Dr. Edelman, always teach me all design is redesign. So I do not have to invent everything from this planet. I just bring excellent things from the planet. Even the wisdom in Quran, in Bible, in Torah, in Zabur, in Gita, everywhere you can find wisdom. The same way there is wisdom capitals, the wisdom cities. It's actually regenerations, remodeling the traditional things in a smart way.
Mhm, mhm. One of my last questions is about agentic AI. How do AI and humans can coexist together without losing the human spirit?
Look, if people practice wisdom, they know how to manage AI. And the same way, human can learn through what you call agentic AI or AI training and skill developments. So without human data and information, AI actually nothing. AI also need to dependent on the human knowledge. And human also need to understand how to utilize this tool and how they can go for developing their spiritual and ethical standard through their wisdom. So this is the way they can exist together.
Yes. In your book, you are also mentioning leadership. This is my last question. Leadership and technocracy. What is it?
Leadership is the most important component in the world. Like how we see leadership 10 years before, you cannot run this world in this way. How we see this leadership 100 years before, you cannot run this leader in this way. This is technology era. That's what I'm sure. So our leadership model, our corporate structure, our corporate leadership, academic leadership, political leadership must need to change. What I call technocracy. We need to reinvent our education system. We have to regenerate our education system. With 200 years before education system, we cannot survive. So we must need to restructuring our leadership and so on.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sharif. I am honored to speak with the president of the World Talent Economy Forum, author of the book Wisdom City. Thank you very much and good luck with everything.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.